Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. Now, today we're going to be taking a question all the way from Angola from a guy called Tiago. Tiago, it's I just like that name, Tiago. You know, it sounds like the name that you hear in songs, epic. You know, it's a very nice name. I like it, Tiago. Okay, now Tiago wants to know. His question is, what is the secret to successful day? Okay, I think he missed out on A. Okay, so what is the secret to a successful day? Now, Tiago, I'm going to respond to your question, but you know what? I just like this name. I'm going to send you a Reynolds Masterclass t-shirt. You know, oh, rather, it's here. I'm going to send you a Reynolds Masterclass t-shirt just because I like your name and I like your question. Okay, now let's get to the nitty-gritty. Now, so you asked the question, what is the secret to a successful day? Now, in my opinion, the secret to a successful day is planning ahead. You know, so I happen to plan my day every day. You know, just before I go to bed, you know, I plan my day. I take 15 minutes to plan my day, and you know, I plan in minute details. You know, I plan when I'm going to wake up. I plan what I'm going to wear, what I'm going to eat, where I'm going to go, who I'm going to meet, what I'm going to say when I meet them. I plan in detail. You see, planning enables you bring tomorrow into today and makes it malleable. So it makes it that you can actually shape tomorrow in your own image. So I plan a lot, you know, and I believe that's the secret to whatever little success that I have. And you know, I found out that the days I don't plan, I end up being in disarray. And so, you know, it occurred to me that when I don't organize, I agonize. When I don't organize, I agonize. So it's my choice. If I don't plan, you know, I'm going to organize. I'm going to agonize. So you know, if you look at it, the difference between having a productive day and having an active day is planning. So planning changes your day from just activity to productivity. You know, you wake up with a sense of purpose. You have an idea what you want to do, and people can tell even the way you walk. When you have a sense of purpose, how you walk is different. You know, how you look is different. You know, because already you know your mind, your brain is not in decision making mode. Your brain is in execution mode, and when you're in execution mode, it's just like you're being in autopilot. You know, so you know what you're going to do, and then that's what people call confidence. A lot of people call it confidence. What confidence is that you just see somebody who has direction, who has vision, who has an idea where he wants to go, and then he's going ahead of it with just, you know, focus. And it's because such a person has planned, you know. So you see, when you plan, it just makes your day go in a more organized manner than when you don't plan, when you're impulsive. So, you know, the planning gives you a principle. You know, it's like you have a lighthouse and then you are in the sea on a dark night, and that lighthouse, you know, gives you a path to land. So, you know, if you look at it now, if you look at it from a scriptural point of view, if you remember Noah, when Noah was building his ark, it wasn't raining. You know, Noah built his ark long before the rains happened. You cannot begin to build your ark when it's raining. That's when you're going to start having things like depression, anxiety. You're going to start having things like self-loathing. It's because your mind is doing too many things, you know, in the daytime. So you have to plan. If you read Jeremiah 29 verse 11, you see what God said. He says, I know the plans that I have towards you. Plans to prosper you. So even God is planning for you. And so if you think about it, if God plans and God is omniscient, that means he knows all things, how about you who are just a regular human being? Don't you think that you ought to plan? If you look at Elon Musk actually credits planning with the success that he's achieved in life. And he uses a planning method. He calls it time blocking. So what that means, some other people call it time boxing, but he calls it time blocking. What it means is that he plans for the whole week ahead. I plan on a daily basis. He plans for the week. You know, to each his own. But then he blocks out every minute of every hour of the week. And then he puts things that he wants to do. So he's got 7 kids. He puts time that he wants to spend with his 7 kids. He puts times he blocks out times for meetings. He blocks out time for going to on a date with his wife. He blocks out time for meditation. He blocks out time for exercise. And so it enables him to have productivity in the week instead of activity. So you see, planning helps you turn your week from being a week full of activity to a week full of productivity. And you can see the result. He's now, in terms of material resources, the world's most successful man. So planning, I'll credit planning as the secret to a successful day. And you don't just say to yourself that, oh, I've got nothing to plan, I've got no job. Start planning, and then it will start, you know, stimulating your brain, and then after some time you start seeing opportunities. Because here's the thing, you know, what people call good luck is just planning meeting opportunity. Opportunity comes to everybody, but not everybody is prepared. And so when opportunity comes to someone who's not prepared, it just passes by. But when it comes to somebody who is prepared, it lands, and then that person begins to prosper. So I'll tell you, planning is a secret to the successful day that I have, and what a lot of people have. You know, and it's just, I'll give you a very good example. Because you don't know when a war is going to come, every country has an army. So they have an army. Now, what that means is that they are preparing for a day when war will come. Now, what if you have a country that doesn't have an army and then war comes? You cannot prepare for war on the day of war. You're going to be defeated. And if you look at life, life is a war. You know, there's a war between success and failure. And so you need to have your own army, and that your army is your plans. Now, I've explained it in detail. I hope you understand it. You know, so if you don't understand it, maybe I talk too fast, or maybe my accent is funny, or maybe I use some terms that you don't understand. That's okay. You can put your questions, Tiago, and not just Tiago, other people who watch this, in the comment section of this video. And my staff are going to bring those comments to me, and I'll respond to them by each and every category. I might not respond to your particular comment, but I'll respond to each and every category. But you got to remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum, a Telegram channel, or a Gmail email address. Now, this is Reno Mokri, the Apostle of Prosperity, saying God bless you.
But Reno travels all around the world. I hope you get inspired about what you see. Apostle of greatness, Reno is a master. Only one man against the whole world in large, fighting with the monsters. Poverty I can't stand. That's why Reno is